Go, Joey. With the go. Why did I say it like that? I've been running more and more, and I'm noticing like little things with my form getting better. Like before I would have like weird, like there would be like an asymmetry in my form. And when I ran, I would get soreness, not in like the muscle, but like specifically in the Achilles tendon, but only on the right side. This lotion kind of burns. It's very close to my eye, which is not good. But I would get, I would get like weird soreness in my like right Achilles tendon. And today when I ran, I was like I felt more solid the whole time, and I still had soreness, but it was like very clearly like in the calf muscles instead of like in the tendon. And it was evenly spread, which was huge. Hola, Senna, ¿cómo estás? Bien, bien. Yo también. Discúlpeme, mis pies son un poquito seco. All right. I've had for the longest time I had like this bad problem where I would just like scratch the daylights out of my shins. So they're all chewed up now. I'm trying to like break the habits that like got me there. Let's see. Did we get it right? Let's see. Come on, there we go. Who was it who like said, hey, when I pull up when I'm on like mobile and I pull up the like text thing, I pull up like the text thing to like type, it hides you. But it's so much better, right? It's so much better to just like hide the game, because like no one actually watches the game. No one watches the game. Have I seen The Sopranos? I'm aware of the episode of The Sopranos called D-Girl. Yes. Maybe that could be a new theme of the stream. I don't know. They'll just be watching you. Yeah. I did, and also, if you noticed, the frame rate of the monitor is more better. You gotta like, I made it so like it's actually, this is the default webcam now instead of the other one. So now when we go big, it's like, it's not like scaled up. It's like, it's the original scale. And it's like, it's 60 FPS. So it looks like a new camera, but it's not. Although you guys are watching this on 30 FPS, so it doesn't even look that spectacular, but on the recording, it's going to look more better. I don't know if this would be like that didn't get me over, damn. I don't know if this will be like a edit down type of stream, but I do want to record the like state of the stream kind of thing. But we're gonna do some Balatro for a little bit. gonna take some drugs. How was your guys' day? We'll do, Joey. If something crazy happens, or if this feels like a good stream, to do, then I have the file. I will have the file, but probably save it for the epilator stream. I still have to. Where are you gonna take them? You're no jokes. I'm the only one allowed to make jokes. Okay, Simna, not you. I'm doing the thing. But one of the streams I want to do is the epilator stream, because I have this epilator, and whenever I've tried to use it, it's just like, it makes this horrifying sound, just and then it like, I try to use it and it just hurts way too much to use. It's like, it's too much. So I'm gonna make a stream of it, and we're just gonna have like the camera pointed down on my legs, and no one's gonna make a big deal out of it, okay? No one's gonna make a big deal out of it. And we're just gonna have the camera pointed down. I think I can like attach this to a tripod thing. But yeah, we're just gonna have it pointed down, and we're going to watch me really, really struggle to actually use the thing I paid money for. And if that doesn't work, I do also have wax. I don't know if we can pull off like a wax and epilator thing. But like my leg hairs are long enough to use. I like shaved it for a thing. Shaved it for a thing. Well, I went out. That's not a thing. That's just normal life. But I do think that'll be time for a GoPro fund. I think. Can you use GoPro as a webcam? Is that even an improvement? I mean, I think like the thing with a webcam is that there's an upper limit to how good like a stream webcam can look. And like, if it looks too good, you're kind of like, it's kind of a party foul, you know? You could, but the lens is so wide, it doesn't really look at that wide unless you have a studio setup. It doesn't look that cool unless you have a studio setup, yeah. I think like maybe, I don't know, like a webcam with a wider aperture maybe, so that it's not just like, so that it can like let more light in. I don't know. There's like the gooners who like, they use like a proper camera, like a proper like camera that you can like, has like an HDMI out or some shit. That's too much. I refuse to have, you can't have like that good a production value in a stream unless you're hawking something, and I'm not hawking anything. I'm hawking my music. Use a 4K camcorder as a webcam. It doesn't really make a huge difference over 1080p since I don't stream in 4K. Well, it's not just the resolution, right? It's also like the glass and the aperture. Like it's the amount of light that it can take in. It could be action leg shaving. Well, here's a question. If we're doing like, because I was thinking like, you know, I maybe like exfoliate my legs before doing it and just have like a wash tub. Would that count as like a hot tub stream? I mean, we're already like pointing at my legs. Would that count as a hot tub stream? What blind is up next? We're in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's see. Okay. That's okay. Come on, there we go. Is this gonna get us over? It might. Okay, cool. But yeah, I don't know how you expect me to do action leg shaving. Like, what are you talking about? How would that even work? Let's go. We don't even know what, like... Yeah, I think for Outsanity, for that to work, we'd need to do some, like, time travel stuff. And if I had time travel powers, there's things I would do. If I had the power to, like, move backwards in time, dude... Just want to point out, I went on a first date yesterday and told her a very famous streamer said I was transcoded. Oh, which famous streamer told you that? Because right now, if I'm not mistaken, we are sitting pretty at, let's see, 4 viewers. So let me know which famous streamer told you that. Although I will admit I do have the aura of like a famous streamer. Was it Germa? You have to pretend it's reality. Come on. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You do have to act. I mean, I do think like I can do this. Free money. I guess we're going diamonds. But yeah, it is definitely, you have to pretend to be the thing you want to be in the future. That is factual. All right, let's dish these guys. Come on, big, there, no. Whatever. Damn, nothing? That's rough. Come on, big money. But yeah, you do have to act. You have to act like the thing you believe you can be. Are we? Damn, are we fucked? I think we're fucked. That was crazy. Wait, that is the thing with streaming. Is like. Well, this is a different thing, but this is something I wanted to like talk about, is like the philosophy of like streaming. But it ties into the fake it till you make it thing. Because yeah, I think like you're thinking of like, I think what you're thinking of is Delulu is the Salulu. Like that's the thing you're thinking of. Like be delusional that you're already a famous person. Be delusional that like you're already famous and like act like the famous person you envision in your mind, and you kind of manifest that because the person you envision has like better work ethic and better habits than you do. So there's that. But like with streaming, this is kind of like a Ludwig thing. But when you are like building out your like skill set and like persona as a streamer, you kind of want to just like pick 2 streamers that you want to copy and then just like copy them and copy them and copy them, and eventually you'd copy them enough till you're copying your copy of them, and then you're just copying yourself, and yourself is better than whatever you imagine the other streamers to be. So like for me, the 2 streamers I want to copy are Germa and Avoiding the Puddle. Now Avoiding the Puddle did do the thing where he played Hogwarts Legacy, which is like, that's a party foul. So I think like I envision, but like his attitude towards his audience, like the antagonistic attitude towards his audience is like, that's a vibe for sure. I'll just clear these. That kind of like don't give a fuck attitude is very like aspirational to me. I think that's a good vibe for a stream. It's very like adult. But he does come from the Tekken world, and I feel like Tekken, out of any fighting game, like Tekken is the most like Republican coded. This is good. You fucker, I can sell this. Fuck you, we're taking this. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, Joey. Like you just like steal like things that you vibe with. And if you steal from multiple sources, then no one can tell that you're stealing. So I think, can I flush this already? Nice. So I can sell, I think like, yeah, free econ. Sanity, are you a red card person? 'Cause I feel like I'm not. I'm not a red card person at all, but I will take Devil. I'll take Devil anytime. Oh, I should have taken the thing. Damn. Okay, spades. Whatever. Yeah, I figured. And it's like, it seems, I think it seems really cool in your head, and then you use it, and then you're just like, Can I get spades, please? Thank you. Oh, that's not even a... Damn it. Come on, man. I just want a spade. Thank you. That was a nightmare. Cool. So plus chips for flush is not spectacular, but it gives us something to work with at least. But yeah, I think like my little like twist on it is like I'm antagonistic to you, but I'm like super woke. I'm like Reed's theory woke. It means opening packs and not taking anything. Yeah, that's true. And I guess like building out the thing is though, like if you're building out plus molt and it costs like $4 a pop to like build up plus molt like that, you're gonna like you have better ways to go about doing that, you know? Let's see if I can get... Yes, the world. The world. And gold. It's gold. Runner. Okay, I'm not doing straights. Is that... I can't sell that for 2. Okay. Let's keep the jacks and just ditch everything else. Thank you, gold. No, wait, 1 gold ace. Like that. And then, yeah, we're good. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, but like I'm like woke Eris. I'm like Eris on hormones. Dude, it is crazy that there's men. Can we talk about this? The fact dude, double world, big money salvia. It's wild that there's men. How's that even happen? Like well, here's the thing, Red. Like why? I've really struggled to like get in the headspace like why anyone would like be a man. Like if you're born male, like what's keeping you there? Honestly. I really can't relate. Like if someone like explained the concept of trans men is still like, whoa, dude. As a man, I'm very sorry. Early death. Yeah, it's big money. Ooh, and face card. Or 8 ball. There's no way we're popping this. There's no way. Let me see if I can get... I'm gonna discard and see if I can get gold card. Whatever. Was that vagina? What's that supposed to mean? Oh my god, it actually popped. And oh no, because I used judgment. I'm an idiot. Okay, we're selling 8 ball for sure. We're selling 8 ball, no shot. But it is fun. Money. I'll take money. And oh wait, let's get flush. We'll start flushing it. And do we want to work towards Cavendish? Do we want to? I'm taking it. Flush. Come on. Thank Christ. Okay. Should take the voucher. Damn, I never take the voucher. I never take that voucher. Is that like is that a bad move? So Sanity, when you said like why, when I asked you why you were a man, you said vagina. What does that mean? What does that mean? Dude, okay, like low-key, like every day I want bottom surgery more. Okay, here's a question, like bottom surgery wise, like do they, when they like remove stuff, they remove the like whole like erectile like organ, right? Which like that goes all the way up your taint. So they like, do they pull that out of the taint? Because like the penis I could take or leave, but like the taint thing, like low key. Do we know? Can one of you guys Google that for me so I don't have to like, so I don't have to get myself banned for whatever the hell I'm looking for? I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that, Sanity. I'm taking hieroglyphs. At Gold Stake, I'm taking hieroglyph for sure. Oh, no. No. Nope, 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 nope. I cannot Google, I will pass out. Someone else do it then. Okay. Cool. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Oh yeah, we're getting over easy. But I think they do. That's like honestly the biggest thing. It's like dysphoria is crazy. Like you just have like weird, very specific things you're really like you feel awful about. Like I'm not dysphoric about like broad shoulders. I mean, I guess my shoulders aren't really that broad, and like granted, like broad shoulders are a prerequisite for like an hourglass figure, and I do like low key have like my waist to hip ratio is crazy. So like that's not something I'm dysphoric about. But like very specific stuff, like the shape of your hairline, or like not the penis, but the area just like directly behind it. I don't know. Fuck. I think there's no way I can like knock that out in a year. Work towards that. That's so much money. And plus, like, you know, I'd want to do I take ace? Am I taking ace or king? We're taking king, right? It's got to be king. I don't know. Yeah, I just want to like... I want to wear a bikini. Seems like the answer is yes. Thank you, Red. Thank you. Thank you. We might be able to get to flush 5 pretty quick. Anti 2 flush 5. That's pretty baller. Okay. Do we want to... I think we're... So I think we have enough chips, and we can certainly... Smiley face or Wrathful Joker? Do we want to work towards Cavendish? I'm already on some list of the things I Google. No way not. That's so way not. So wait not? Totally. All right, I'm selling Crafty Joker, I think. I think that's the move. Flush. Whatever, we'll take that. On mobile, that's how it always is. We double money. I'll strength these guys and see if we can, damn, we're getting no. No, on second thought, fuck no. Okay, we'll get our chips. 4-7. Oh, dude, flush. No, it's due. No. Flush house. Ante 2 flush house. Ante 2 flush house. I've used 0 spectral cards, by the way. 0 spectral cards. And none of these is spectacular. I'll just strength. Screw it. Club card. Come on, it's not going away. It's not going away. I think, let's see. I've been streaming for 30 minutes, and probably when I get to an hour, we'll move to the State of the D stream. Should I get a diffuser? There's like some curly hair stuff. I got $2. I gotta chill. You know what I'm gonna do? I gotta get to some gold. Nothing. Cavendish, come on, you little shit. It's fine. We're just holding on to our money, okay? Okay, gold. There we go. There we go. 1 gold card. It's better than nothing. I think, let's see. Okay. Telescope. What's our most played? It's flush by a mile. But I kind of want to, okay, it's flush by a mile, but I kind of want to start like speccing into flush house or flush 5. Does telescope like lead into anything? Okay. Okay. These are all ass. They're all terrible. A telescope can fit in pretty much everywhere. Okay, I'm worried about what you mean by that, Red. It's very suspicious. But yeah, it's probably worth if I want to at least like get some. All right, we're buying telescope. We're gonna get a flush. There's a flush right here. Unless I know that telescope leads to observatory. Okay, cool. That's the one where you can have, or you can have like if it's, yeah, gotcha. But I feel like observatory isn't even that good because you need like, you need Perkio to really like get a lot of mileage out of that. I just want some gold. I just want some gold, man. Come on. Just I'm gonna hold out for some. What's up, little Gup? I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to get some econ going. And I want Cavendish to... It's not gonna pop. It's Gross Michael. I feel like you can get a Gross Michael, right? There's gotta be like people that make them in like small... Make them. There's like farmers that grow them in like small batches so like the blight doesn't get them. Dude, okay, we're getting like all this we're getting all this flush house stuff. For some reason, after the telescope, we're getting more flush house. Whatever. Cool. Did I fuck myself? No way. Did I fuck myself? Not. Oh! We got to make some hard decisions here. I think, dude, it's not math. It's not math. I promise you. That was an uneducated. That was a gamble. It was an uneducated gamble. I think. We got to pull something. We got to pull something out of our ass. We're kind of back here again. The world. Ugh. I think this is, yeah, the scaling we got going on is really fucking us. But that's why you take, also, I should have taken more flushes. This is terrible. Better hope, yeah, okay, great, Sanity, yeah. But I better hope I don't get plant either. Great advice. Flush is new. I'm aware that Flush is new, but right now, like we don't have enough. Like here's our deck, okay? We don't have enough deck fixing yet to get to get like Flush 5 or whatever. We're just trying to move some shit along. But I'm aware that Flush is noob, but we're a little bit saddled here. Okay, let's see. Do I have... Come on, Flush 5. Okay, Flush House. Flush House is also new, but it's at least something. Ugh. Girls go to Jupiter to get more poopiter. Do I take Arrowhead? No, this isn't Spectral. Like, we gotta just... Flush House scales better than Flush 5. Oh, shit. Okay. No, we're taking money. We're taking money, right? Do I take strength or money? I'm strengthening it. I'm strengthening it. Okay. Okay, we're not fucking around with gold cards right now. It's fine. That's fine. We got enough spades to get us over. It was nice knowing you. Ugh, that was pathetic. Gold stake. Also, I'm not smart. But, hey, kind of question. So I've got like I like having like a game display on, a display like right here. Where is it? Like this thing. Is here a good spot for it? Just like floating over. I feel like that's good. I feel like this layout's pretty solid. It's a little bit like it's like multiple slight optimizations over the standard layout, which is like it's good. Okay. I feel like the standard layout is like game on top, wide, webcam bottom right, chat left. And who is it? Someone in the Discord was like, it's when I pull up the text thing, the text input on mobile, it like covers your face and it's just the game. So now we've got it switched. So when you like try to type something in chat, it covers up the game because no one cares about the game. Game is perfunctory. I should make myself bigger. Damn, but that's kind of like messing up. We've got like quadrants and I want to have my webcam be square, you know? Do I want to be slightly overlapping the game? No. No, don't actually. I was being a silly little guy here. Yeah, because I'm bigger. It says Balatro right there. We're technically playing Balatro because we're listening to the music, and listening to music is a type of game. This is like a transition thing, like learning how to like be femme and stuff is like so much of it is like hair care. Straight up. Figuring out what to do with your hair. And voice training. Dude, I've been like trying to like every day do like voice training. We can probably switch to just chatting, right? We can switch to just chatting and like have the Balatro music on, right? We're not gonna get dinged for that. It's just Balatro playing in the background. But yeah, like I've like found out that I don't know, for some reason, like when I was a kid and I just like every morning, just like shampoo with like whatever the fuck shampoo and just like combed it out. My hair was like whatever, but my hair was fine. But like my hair, well, I guess your hair changes as you age and stuff and like hormones too. But like my hair in the last like year or something has gotten like way curlier. It's like, it's like a whole ass, like when I like shower and then just like leave my hair, it dries curly. So I gotta like do like curly stuff. I don't know. It's like there's like I'm putting in the work now for transitioning that I should have been doing like before. But I guess, you know what? No, actually I take that back because I'm going to change this to just chatting. It's time. Channels, edit. Just chatting. Was there a hiccup in the stream? Did we lose? No, we're good, right? It just did a thing. That's fine. Okay. We can turn off, where is it? Oh, it's in the background, isn't it? That's right. Was it? Oh yeah, but it's like, I guess I shouldn't be like, oh, you know, why did you wait this long to like do like the other like work with your transition? But it was work enough to just transition, period. Like that was huge. Like coming out and like getting hormones and like surgeries and stuff. That was enough. That was work enough. I'm so hard on myself for no reason. It's crazy. But I do need to like be putting in some of the other work. So yeah, with like hair stuff, I've noticed that I like tea tree oil shampoo. But I think with that kind of shampoo, it's kind of clarifying. Same thing with like a clarifying shampoo. But I think like my slot for the clarifying shampoo, like the like deep clean shampoo, is the tea tree oil. But I need to find a more like a daily shampoo that's like kind of works for me. And I don't know what that is yet. But I guess that's part of it. But with like curly hair thing, apparently you can use like a diffuser. Like have you seen those? Is it just me? But it's like a hair dryer, but it's like got like an octopus thing like attached to it. And I don't know if that's like an add-on or if it's just, I'm going to look it up actually right now. She can hear bits and banter. I don't need that. What is a hair diffuser? What is this thing? Apparently, like, maybe this is like a Monday thing. Like, Monday streams are very, very low key. That's fine. I should probably be like taking notes on like which days work. No, actually, I refuse to take notes because the whole like vibe of like the stream, like season 3 of the stream, is that I don't care. I stream when I feel like it. Okay, I stream when I feel like it, and I refuse to like do this like optimized like scheduling thing, or like, oh, we're gonna do like 9 hour. No, forget that. We're not doing that. Season 3 is super low key. Yeah, I think like it's low key, but like I feel like it's like low key, but the quality is better. Okay, so this one is like, okay, see, it's like an add-on, but it's an add-on that's like for specific hair dryers. So I gotta like figure out which hair dryer to get. But yeah, I think like I feel like some things are low key to make room for other things being like more sweat lord. And I think like my being entertaining on stream, I'm being a lot more sweaty about that. But like the scheduling and a lot of the other stuff is like less. Yeah, I'm just trying to like have fun with it now. But like when I'm streaming, I want to be entertaining, because like I don't want to like, because it's not fun for me if I'm not making something that's entertaining for you, right? Like, it's why, like, if I wouldn't watch it, like, why if it's like something that I wouldn't watch, then I'm not enjoying doing it. But I'm not gonna. I put up a light over here, like a fill light. We're pushing it. We're pushing it. But it is like mostly compatible with this like travel battery. But it's like not quite, because like the voltage that it wants to see is 5.2 volts, and the voltage that the battery puts out is 5 volts. Only like what? Can some nerd in the chat like explain to me why, like where did the 0.2 volts go? Like why are you doing this? It's messed up, dude. It's such a party foul. No. Oh shit. You know what? Actually, you know what? Like I've been doing that. Like this is like a web browser strat. I've been using the unload tab function. Unload tab is kind of goated. Unload tab is kind of goated, especially if I'm trying to just like have like a stream window open. If I need to like go and like do any mod stuff, but not like mess with my bandwidth or whatever. I think we can turn off. Yeah, and let's see if this is a thing I can do. Okay, I want to do text. All right, and put this here. And we can definitely go why is the size is 256? Okay, not size 11. That's completely invisible. Okay. Where's the, okay. Transform. Damn. Bigger. Look at that. Okay, cool. Okay, after watching you code, you got me back to messing with HTML again, made a thing similar to what you're doing. Nice. That's like a voice training thing I've been doing is I need to hide the game logo. We're not actually playing Balatro. A black, I think black pops, right? Is the orb girl. You know what I'm talking about? The girl is like the orbology girl. You have accepted the orb. That's I've been using her like videos to voice train a little bit. Nice, okay. Does this look good? This text box look good? I feel like it does. Okay. That's nice. Wait, can I do like bold? I feel like I can go bold. There's no bold. Wait, I think. Do I gotta? Oh, I gotta like download. I gotta download a separate font for the bold. All right, let's look at Outsanity's thing. Yo, this is kind of baller. Outsanity's a total mess. All right. Okay, let's turn that off. Look at that. No, fuck. There we go. That's cool. That's mad cool. Sorry, early stream. So we've been. So with the plan for this stream is to do like this is the state of the union for the stream. But we were just playing some Balatro for a bit, just to kind of like let people trickle in. I think it's like Monday, so it's pretty low key, but I do want to kind of like lay out some plans for the stream. And so this is recording. I'm gonna cut around and just like have just the state of the stream and like put that on my main channel. So I feel like this is too low key to like be made into to be like a proper stream. But I do have like stuff I want to do. And I got some V5s. Dude, I love Pilot V5s. Holy shit, they're amazing. They bleed a little bit. So you kind of, that's the rollerball thing. It's kind of like dependent on the paper. And like if I'm journaling, I definitely just stick with a Jetstream. It's crazy, like a lot, I think Unibal's like, maybe it's like, because I've always been disappointed by Uniball pens except for the Jetstream. So I feel like they're just, they have like the one thing that they get. Everything else they do is ass, but they do make the best ballpoint ink. It's basically like if you're trying to like make a pen good, you just go, okay, how can I put a Jetstream refill in this? Like a Parker Jotter, they make a Jetstream Parker refill. There's also a Lamy Jetstream refill because Mitsubishi Pencil owns Lamy now. But yeah, this is tight. It's like coderific. Cool. Is that big enough? Should I go bigger? 70. Bam. That's something, right? All those scrub streamers that just like open up Notepad. Pathetic. Pathetic. Not me. Couldn't be me. Dude, this is, okay, this is like a weird thing, but like when people say couldn't be me, that always feels like it should be like sarcastic, that he should be bigger. Well, I only have control of one font parameter. I can't like individually change the font size of the thing. This is just a simple text interface with a font thing. But okay, but this is like, and like obviously it's like a black people thing, so I can't like I got to take a backseat, but it always feels like when people say couldn't be me, it sounds ironic, right? Like, eating in your car couldn't be me, but it's like that you're saying that ironically because it's you do eat in your car. I hate people that work in the bank. I work at the bank. Here is $1. That kind of thing. I don't know. But yeah, this is the state of the D. Okay. We're starting. This is the state of the D. We're laying out some plans for the stream and like goals. And I'm going to try to not get super distracted, but I'm making no promises because I am an ADHD girly and I'm trying my best. Okay. I'm trying my best. It's still ADHD, like this low key, like crazy disability. It's crazy. Like how you have like a brain and you're trying to make your brain do the thing that you're telling it to do, but you're also your brain. So your brain is telling your brain to do things and your brain is not listening to itself. I have this list. We're going to read it off. Okay, so goals for the year. So we're going to do personal goals first, okay? Personal goals first. I know this is like some New Year's resolution stuff, but New Year's is not a good time to do resolutions. Just like constantly check in with yourself. New day resolutions, okay? New day resolutions. So, hoe it up. That's one of my goals. I need to, everyone deserves to have, this is important for your personal development. What's up, Glaceon? You're just in time. This is the State of the D stream. We're doing goals for the year. So first goal for the year is to like have my little like hoe era. I was watching MLP with the Ooms. Nice. Yeah, I think, and this is tied into like being a goth and stuff like that. I think that you need like a goth era too. It's important to like. I feel like stuff like that it's stuff you do to kind of like purge yourself of like toxins, like emotional toxins a little bit, and kind of like just like test your limits, feel like you're like feel the space around you, right? And like, yeah, okay, this is like a thing I was looking for. I was looking for like a short, like a little red plaid pleated skirt, right? And we were talking about this in the Discord, and I was like, I can't. The only stuff that's available now is like, it's like a costume thing, or like if it is like sold in earnest, it's all polyester. It is all polyester. Everything is poly. And like I took this like seasonal like retail job in a clothing store, and like it just like reaffirmed, like it like made me hate polyester all the more, because like the everything that's made out of polyester, it first of all it doesn't soak up water, but it does soak up oils, right? So it's difficult to wash, and it like soaks up the like smelly oils of your body. So you'll have this article of clothing that is like inexplicably just like vile smelling, and nothing you do will like clean it. It's crazy. I saw it was after you was hating on me for streaming for 40 hours past week. Yeah, that's too much, dude. I'm not watching that shit. That's like my like criteria for like one of my criteria for like a good, like me streaming good is like, would I watch that shit? And like I used to stream a lot. I used to stream like 4 hours every night. I would start streaming at midnight and stream till 4 a.m. and then go to bed every day. And like it was the quality of the content was just abysmal. I was just like dead quiet. I had like try hard like setup stuff. I had like this big like softbox and like a light and like a green screen and like all the like physical stuff that you could spend money on. I was try hard, but the actual like quality of the content, like me being on camera talking to you and streaming, that was like a way in the back. And that's the stuff that actually makes your stream quality. And it's very easy to, and this like applies to any medium, and it applies to music a lot. And like art and like anything. It's so easy to just buy stuff, because like purchasing stuff it feels like you're making progress in your like artistic goals, but you're not actually making any progress. You just spent money on a thing. You can buy a new guitar, but that's not actually like, you haven't like played a gig, you bought a guitar. You haven't written a song, you bought a guitar. And like if you already have a guitar, you know what I'm saying? I always have my friends on VC and we're always bantering, so that's how I have fun to keep it. Oh, you know, it's as long as you're like clear about your goals, which is just like have fun and hang out with friends. For me, like a part of I do have a goal to like, if I'm going to be streaming, I only want to be streaming if it's something that I feel like I have to do, like I have to stream or I'm going to go crazy. And I want the like content to be really engaging and like enjoyable, because it's fun. It's more fun for me if the stuff I'm doing is fun, right? And it's more fun for you. Like you know that you're like engaged, right? Because I'm talking at you. We're getting distracted. But yeah, like this is, and this is the thing where like I was trying to, like Emily was trying to convince me to like get into sewing, because, and I might have to, just because like the kind of clothes that I like want, it's I can't find them. You know, like, because I want something that's like not printed, like an actual like woven plaid pattern that's like woven into like a pleated like low-rise mini skirt, right? That specifically. But like that kind of like Y2K like Hot Topic. Well, I've tried all the things. I've tried all the things. Oh shit! Hold on. It happened, guys. It happened. Oh no! Wait. There we are. Okay. Does anyone want to mod the Twitch stream? You know, okay. Let's cool it with the clanker. Just because like low key, it's very because it's like the whole thing with like the clanker thing. You'll be a jammy. You'll be a jammy. I don't mind. Okay, but like with the clanker thing, it is like we saw how quickly it just turned into like regular racism. Excuse me. Cool. If anyone else tries to sell me anything in the stream, you string them up, lock them up. Yeah, but that's the thing is like, you know, there was the white people who were doing like the clanker bits. It got real like not cool real quick. George Droid, the George Droid thing was crazy. That's not okay. That's not even like funny. That's not even like funny bad. That's just like straight up like you need to find Jesus. And the thing is like we already have a slur for robots. It's robot. Like that's the slur. And I think people forget that like Trekkie, you live a blessed life. But like that's the thing is like with slurs, like real like in real world context, like slurs don't feel like slurs to the people saying them, right? Like what like and like there's like we have this like general concept in like society of like the N-word being a slur, and so we understand that to be like the slur, but like that's an exception, right? Because we kind of like how we have this like understanding of like, oh well, slavery is like America's like slavery is like America's original sin, or like one of its original sins, right? So this is like we want to like, oh, we're past that now, so we believe that the N-word is a slur, right? But there's so many words that are like also slurs, but we don't think of them as slurs because that's the point. Like you think like when like the N-word like pre like Civil War and like civil rights and stuff, the N-word was just like the term for black people. Like I think we forget that was just like the term, and people had to like, you had to explain to them like, no, that's offensive, and they're like, I don't understand what you're talking about. That's what they are. That's how a slur like really works. So like, you know, robot is already a slur. We don't need a new one. Goal 2. This is interminable. This is like. And I want to start calling men trade. That's an aesthetic goal. Okay, I want to get my 400 meter under a minute. That's another goal. Hold up real quick. All right, sorry about that. I think you should make it 5 tracks, 5 bears. See who's. there's this grand spectrum of types of men. And I want, I'm not discriminating. Ideally I want to get like a nice cross section of the male community. A nice cross section of the male community. And this is super doable. Cause like, can I digress for a second? This whole stream has been a digression. This is only digression. A tier list at the end of the year? That's gonna get real dicey. That's gonna get real dicey. I think if we can, you know what? No, I take it back. We can kind of do like a woke tier list. Okay, I'll write that down. Post ho. Do a tier list of men. Rank them on chivalry, the pipe they laid, in the aftercare. I mean, okay, so with like chivalry and aftercare, here's the thing. If we're doing like those criteria, like trans men are gonna they're gonna clear every other type of guy. Easy. But that's not kind of, I think we have to figure out criteria that doesn't just like instantly put trans people over the top. You know, I gotta be like a little bit fair, you know? Not all sex is S&M. Like very good dick left me on delivered afterwards C tier. Left you on delivered. I've never heard that. Left you on delivered. Didn't even open the text. Honestly, I'll take a left on read or a left on delivered. Because like it is definitely like, because men are like dangerous. Let's keep it a buck. It's a weird thing because like men are like, they're so hot and they're so dumb and they're so easy. You can like, if you're like a moderately attractive, like 6.5, like you can make a man do anything. You can make a man do anything once. But you gotta like it. The hard thing is not like getting. The hard thing is not getting the man. The hard thing is like making sure that you're not like putting yourself in a small room and putting your phone in a drawer with a man who is liable to do grievous bodily harm to you. Like, damn, you don't even want to check what I had to say. Though they, I feel like they saw like they saw the notification. I don't know. So be a whore and get my 400 meter under 1 minute. This is part of it. Just like getting in shape, just being like hotter. I do want to. I gotta stop. I gotta not. I'm all twisted up. Why am I twisted? Can't type. See, I've been trying to get better at basketball. And I want to, wait, I can, hold on, I can fix this. Bam. But I want to, so I've been working on my shot. And like some days it's good, some days it's not, but there's like little things. You gonna wear your short shorts? Always. That's not an issue. Cause like I wear short shorts like all the time because like honestly, the biggest reason is just like my legs are too long, so I can't find any pants that fit me. Every single pair of pants I buy is like high waters. It's purely a logistics thing. But this is some like bottom surgery stuff. I don't want to like get on here and start like doing like messing with my junk because that'll get me dinged for sure. But yeah, they're nice legs. They're nice legs. And I do have like, if I get my shit a bit tighter, I'll have, when I sit down and my legs aren't like doing the thing, you know, the thing that your legs do, ladies, it's called the thing. And like low key, I had the thing before hormones, which is pretty nice. I had the thing. Do you know about the thing? Please tell me you know about the thing. But when my legs aren't doing the thing, I got a whole thigh gap, which is pretty nice. That's like, I'm so glad I got under the wire with bone stuff. Like I transitioned young enough to like actually get like bone stuff. Could you imagine if I'm so glad I'm like over the hump on all that stuff. Cause that was like the biggest, like, I was like, dude, because that was like the biggest, like my only concept of like a trans woman forever was just it was like a drag queen or like a really, really clocky hun. Which is like not, obviously like it's not accurate. Because like it's just like, it's like confirmation bias, right? Because if it's like trans women who are like moderately fishy, you don't see them, right? Like I'll see them, but like if you're not like a trans person, you don't clock them. So that's, it's frustrating. Thank God 4chan didn't rot your brain. I mean, it made me trans. That's not true. That's not true. It did help. I did find out about hormones because of a trap aesthetics, like a meme, it was like a picture with like a guide on it. And I did there was like an herbal supplement you can take, and I checked on the herbal supplement, and it said there was like a review on the herbal supplement, and a reply to the review said, just take hormones, just take estrogen. What are you doing? And I was like, fuck, you can just do that? You can just take estrogen. It's crazy. Just take estrogen dishes. Yeah, that's like Nasher, if you're watching, just take estrogen, dipshit. But yeah, I do want to play in a basketball rec league game. Let's find some aging millennials. Like, I'm not good, right? But I think part of it, like, part of getting better is like having like a context where you can actually use your skills. The same thing with like fighting games, right? You can play against CPUs like all day, but like you really have to play against people, and ideally go to tournaments. Like that's the reason, like that's kind of the reason you do it. It's like for a community. So dunk on the Asians. Dunk on the Asians. I saw a video of someone, I'm not going to like go into it. I saw a video of this lady, she was talking about like, and she's Asian. She's like, I just assumed that all these people were Asian, and they just like weren't Asian. She's like talking about like a bunch of like white people who like, she just like straight up thought were Asian. No, aging millennials, not Asian millennials. There's probably going to be some Asian people there. I don't know, but I'm not going to dunk on them. I can't dunk. I can jump a little bit, but I can't dunk. There's no, it's not probably never going to happen. I'm probably never going to dunk. And you know what? I'm at peace with that. I'm at peace with never being able to dunk. I don't know. I might, low-key, I'm like trying to work on my jumping a little bit, but you know, whatever. But yeah. But there is like a thing I've noticed, and like this is probably just me becoming more woke, but like the line between like Asian and white person is like blurring for me. It's like because if you think about it like objectively, like Europe isn't a continent. Europe is not a real continent. Europe is part of Asia. So Europeans are just West Asians. So if you want to be woke about it, you could say that white people are Asian. So it's not that weird that lady was like, oh, I thought all these white celebrities were Asian. Because they are. We know can dunk. Trekkie, don't get... Why did you bust out the racist Chinese? Don't do that. That's not even like a bit like... And I mean, like, that's like low grade racism, but like still. I don't care. It's okay. Futurama quote. It's not. Doesn't make it better. That doesn't make it better. Oh, I'm quoting South Park. South Park is a bad example because that's just like Republican comedy. Although the Tolkien like gaslighting thing, that was like that's pretty good. That like they had Cartman was just calling this kid Token forever, and like the woman giant say that. Okay. You gotta. This is the problem, and this is like social skills online. Is like you have like one text message, right, to like lay stuff out, and so like if you need like 4 messages worth of context to like to explain. Oh, it was Stan. Okay, see, I don't watch South Park because it always just like put me off. But this is like being online stuff is like you have to understand that there's like no, if you can't like contain your like context within the message, like people are gonna like misread you, or like, you know, because it's not even like me misreading you, like it just sounds like if I don't remember the Futurama bit, then like why would it, and we're talking about like Asian people, then like it's gonna look racist. It's gonna look racist, dude. But yeah, that was like the one dub that I have to like, I gotta give it up for South Park, was that like actually his name was Tolkien the whole time, and they like went back and like changed the subtitles for every episode, so it actually said Tolkien. That's nice. Everything else I've seen is ass. Like the fish dicks thing, that was not funny. Like the Tom Cruise won't come out of the closet thing is like, Trekkie, let's move on. This conversation sucks. We need to talk about basketball. Yeah, so my shot is, I'll have days where my shot falls and days where it doesn't, and like I'm working on my form, like getting it to feel good. But one thing that has gotten better is my left hand layups, which is like that's like a big fundamentals thing. Like your free throws and your left hand layups. If you get nothing else right, get those down. Or like offhand if you're lefty. Free throws and offhand layups. I'm working on my free throws. I'm trying to be like a granny shot free throw person. But it's definitely not there. I don't know why free throws are so hard. It's a free throw, but you can't jump. Well, I guess you can, but like if you step over the line, then it's like a foul. It's like I don't know, they pull your point. I don't know how the rule is. It like, yeah, I don't know what the rule is with that, but nobody like leaves their feet, so I guess you can't. Okay. Physical album release. This is impossible to follow. Actually, dead ass, Joey, can I like have you just like cut this together? I want to put this on my main channel, actually. I think so. They steal your soul if you leave the ground. Damn, that's crazy. Actually, no, you know what? I'll instead of like, in lieu of like having like a punchy edit, I'm just gonna have you like just like cut this together so like there's actual like the goals thing is digestible. We'll do that. But yeah, I want to do a physical album release on CD. Yeah, I'm working on bet. Thank you. I'm working on the CD art. There's I want to pull it. There's like one CD I had that like it looked like super super classy. I want to have like the on CD art be like kind of like a classic like 90s like jazz label thing. I think that looks so sick. It looks so like classy. Like Yeah, Balatro's the background music. I think yeah, it's still running. But yeah, I think, is this going to show it? Yeah, like, Ornette Coleman, Shape of Jazz to Come. Like, these, like, jazz record, like, backgrounds. Like, they look so classy and so cool. There's one, I think I borrowed it to burn it, so I don't have it on me. But it was just like, there was like a yellow ring and just like a little bit like a vertical slice. It looked so cool. This is Bartok quartets. Bartok string quartets. Like, look at that shit. It looks so... Oh, it looks so cool. Like, that's the vibe I want to have on the album art. Why is it... Close. Why don't you close? Oh, it's broken. Wait, if I open up Inkscape, will that like... I'm gonna open this up and show you. Inkscape is kind of sick. Like the open source. Apparently, you're a big CD person? Yeah, dude, I slept on CDs for a while, but especially now with like everything that's going on with like data sovereignty and stuff, it's like having like the actual like files with a CD is like huge. And that, like, I think I've talked about it before, but like Oceansize's last album, Self-Preserved, All the Bodies Float Up, is there's no download code. There's a CD that comes with the LP. That's huge, dude. It's huge. And like it's so... Oh, okay. I don't know why this is not... Other. Damn. It's huge. It's like... that's like... I don't know why that album is not on streaming anywhere. For some reason. But that's... I got no complaints because it's my little treat. It's my thing. So... Okay, where is this? CD label. I think this is it. Yeah. Do I have two? Okay, it's just the one. So we can turn on display capture, text box, and go below. It's like this kind of thing. And then just like have the text on it. And this is like a fake. This is actually a really cool thing. This was like really fun to make. But this thing, the sound graphics thing, when my dad had a recording studio, and the company was this. They didn't have this label, but I did like. I did a mock-up of like a new label, and I think it came out great. I think it looks so cool. Is that a vibe? Just like having a fake company on your CD? Causing you to feel nostalgia? And it's a thing. And I like the idea, of having like a consistency in labeling with all the CDs. I think that it's like a whole thing. And I think like with like the band logo, like in this like its own little square, I think that's a vibe. Maybe should I put text on this like below? You used to do this stuff for DVD and Blu-ray in college. Like you would make labels for it. I mean, what editor am I using? I'm using Inkscape. It's an open source Adobe Illustrator. I've been using like only open source stuff for a really long time. Like the only paid creative software I have is Reaper. And that's because their business model is like, first of all, there's like no, like the open source DAW thing is like not quite there. But Reaper is like, their business model is like very, very above board because they're the guys that made Winamp, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna get distracted. I can get a little distracted as a treat for me, because it's germane to this thing, right? It's on topic, but yeah, Reaper's like business model is very, very above board. You do It's, you can pay $60 and you get like that release and every like update to that version. I'll message you later, Joey. Don't worry. I'll send you the stuff. You made a lot of custom movie and game covers. Nice. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's very... Glaceon, there's nothing you can do to keep me from going off topic. I even took my meds and I'm still like... But I think like all the good stuff is like... is in the detours, you know? But yeah. We're doing it. We're going to do a physical album release. I have, that reminds me, I do have like, I have pictures that I've like been pulling from like recording setup stuff. I found like a jaw, just like an animal's jaw in the park. I took a picture of it because it was like a whole vibe. It was kind of gory, right? I mean, obviously it's like the jaw of an animal that obviously got eaten by like a coyote. Lots to talk about, not enough time. That's facts. But yeah, I'm gonna like have that like I'm gonna have a proper booklet in it, not like that Chance the Rapper CD that had just like a square. That was pathetic. I'm not doing that ever. Okay. Okay. Get involved with, I can't type. Joji's Smithereens had a really nice booklet. Damn, do I gotta get into Joji? YouTuber music? I gotta get into YouTuber music? Damn. It's been, no, it's fucked up to say it's YouTuber music now. It's been long enough. He's just a musician now. Okay. You fuck with Joji so hard and uses songs to voice train? Uses songs to voice train? See, oh, this is like another thing I want to do. Yeah, it's been yeah, it's facts. It's been a decade. Get my voice. So with like the LA music scene, like I think I really got to just like go out to more stuff. There was last night. There was a Violencia show in LA, and like Violencia is this like incredible Mexican punk band. They're from, I think, Tijuana, and they throw down. They're so good. And I was this close to going, but I was just like, I was operating on, first of all, it was like a double. I had the music gig in the morning and then work, and then like I was operating on like 3 hours of sleep. I was too tired. I was too tired, and they're like playing like San Diego right now, which is like I'm not going to San Diego, dude. I'm sorry, it's too far. It's too far. I'm equidistant. I'm equidistant from LA and Orange County. I'm not. San Diego's like too far. But yeah, voice training. I do want to get my voice really good, and I think probably try to factor it, like build that into the stream more. Because that's part of it. It's just like, it's not just about like being able to do it. It's about like getting over the cringe of like doing it in public around people. And because it's like, if you want to do anything cool, you have to climb Cringe Mountain. There's no way around it. You have to climb Cringe Mountain. So you have to just, you got to be like, okay. You got to just be okay being like very ooh-woo. And that's very much like I don't have like the puppy girl in me. The like the hyper pop like arf arf ooh X3 nuzzles. I don't got that in me. I gotta like dig in. I gotta like find that. I gotta find that. I'm too edgy. Why'd I say I'm too edgy? Like I was reading a comment. I'm too much of an edgelord, really, which is why I think it'll be easier to pull off the goth thing, because I like wearing black anyway. Dig in your soul. Nice. Yeah, Yeah, so okay, get my voice fishy as fuck. That's the last one on the personal goals. So yeah, I think this is, if we just like keep this, just be the slightly raspy, deep-throated chick. This is the thing, is like, and this is like an ethos of, this is like an ethos of like voice training, is you shouldn't voice train to like pass or whatever. You need to voice train because like you want to have your voice sound like you. And my voice doesn't sound like me. Play more old games. This is like a thing we'll talk about this. I'm gonna make a note for that. Bunch of yeah, voice train to be yourself, not to appease others. Yeah, and like, I mean, like passing is part of it. That's like saying like there's like a whole thing with like fitness, like influencers and stuff. They try to be like woke about like who's Fit Movement by David. He's like, oh, you don't need to correct your posture, but if you want to appear taller, you can do this. And it's like, just no, you're not a bad person for wanting to be more attractive, right? I don't know how our wires got crossed with this. You're not a bad person for wanting to be hot, okay? You're a bad person if you treat others as lesser because they're less attractive, and you're a bad person for like treating yourself as lesser because you're not attractive. But like, you're not a bad person for wanting to be like a hotter version of yourself. Like, come on, let's. And then it feels like a very like Protestant, like, or like a Puritan kind of thing that like snuck its way into like woke whatever, is like, if you're hot, then like, or if you like want to be hot, then you're like somehow, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's crazy. You're allowed to want to be hot. It's not a bad thing to aspire for more. Yeah, self-betterment. Yeah, you're allowed to like demand more, right? Like it's you're not a bad person to say like, I deserve this, right? I deserve to be a baddie, and I deserve to feel sexy, right? Like that's, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we have personal goals. Good. Jetstream. Dude, these pens are so nice. Okay, cool. So we got that. Cool. Now time for stream goals. I think I maybe like, I don't know, should I like, for the thing that goes up, should it be like maybe like a two-parter, personal goals and stream goals? Because I think this is more germane to like, I think this is more like what actually matters for like going up on like YouTube, so people like have a sense of like what's going on. I don't know why I keep on deleting that. Why? Okay. One of those is finish Grim Fandango. I'm getting a little bit better every day at the typing thing. Although I think I gotta like get back on Enter Trained, because like just like I typed one book on Enter Trained and my typing got like twice as good. I gotta do another one. We have the Finish Grim Fandango. That's like, we got like one more stream in it. I feel like I don't need to leave that up, but it's there. I honestly don't think it's that important to finish a game on stream. And it's like it's a very easy thing. It's very easy to like fuck up your stream by being like, really, I have to finish this game. It's okay to like, if it's not fun to stream it anymore, you can just stop. But I do kind of want to like get it done. I'm so close, and I feel like I'm so close. You should do community-based stuff like Chester streams that involve chat in a way like a game. That's in here. Glaceon, did you read my notes, Glaceon? Okay. The Epilator stream. And this is what I'm doing right now is kind of like a thing I lifted from Germa, right? Because he does like check-in streams where like he lays stuff out. This is the thing you can like lift from streamers, and I think this is good. Kind of like layout plans. But the Epilator stream, I might do this tomorrow, sometime this week. We're just on the same neurodivergent wave, yeah. Wow, you watch Germa? Of course I watch Germa. He's like this is the thing, like most streamers are trash, dude, but like Germa is actually good. Germa's like an actually good streamer. And you know, if you watch nobody else on Twitch, watch Germa. If I'm live and you get like a thing that says Germa's live, everyone leave, okay? I don't want a single person in my chat if Germa is live. That's just facts. Glace is a Northline fan. Dude, okay, actually, deadass. So you voice trained to Joji music. I voice train with the subtitles of Northern Lion videos. I'm serious. Subtitles of YouTube videos is a thing. But dead ass. Of course, yeah. That's, Northern Lion is Germa for employed people. But I had to pick two streamers, so I did pick Eris and Germa. Yeah, Northern Lion's great. Germa for employed people. But yeah, the Epilator stream, I want to do sometime this week. Maybe, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. When it feels right, I'll do it. It'll be this week. And I want to have a camera like set up. And I'm gonna be like sitting here. Actually. Okay, so because I have this thing. It's like a multi-attachment thing. And this is pretty solid, but it's got like trimmer things, a like grinder thing, which I've never. I feel like this is just like not worth it, but it is the thing. But I feel like this doesn't have enough juice to really do anything. Whereas like a pumice stone is like, actually, you can like dig in. And plus like the disc is plastic. Like it doesn't have, so I don't know, I might just ditch this part and just like pumice. But I think that add-on specifically is, I think they just put it there to like put it there. It's kind of like when you get those like nail care kits and there's like 14 different pairs of scissors and like you really only need the one. That's another thing. If you get like a nail care kit, it should have like at most 5 things. It should be like a file, like an under nail cleaner, the clippers, some scissors, and I think, yeah, just the 4. You need 4 things. Yeah, there's like a trimmer. It's good. And wait, that's like a brush. Why do I need a motorized brush? My arm works perfectly fine. But yeah, there's an epilator. You like your special diagonal clippers? This is like a thing because like I had ingrown toenails a lot. Like I had like 3 like serious ingrown toenails. The diagonal clippers, when you cut your like, when you trim the nail and you like cut away like an angle thing, it seems in your mind, it's like, this is like, okay, I'm relieving the pressure. I'm relieving the pressure by cutting diagonal. But when you cut it, there's like a little guy that you never like remove it all the way. And so when you like trim it and then you leave a little guy right there, suddenly you have this like secret, like hidden pokey bit that just like is dragging like a plow. It just drags through your nail bed. You don't want to do that. You want to have your nails grow all the way out flat, and you like maybe round off. Like you cut them straight and then you round off the very end. You know, dude, I'm telling you, like this is part of why I'm like a barefoot like why I care so much about like foot health and like giving your toes room and like being like barefoot shoes and like walking barefoot a lot. The reason I care so much about that is because I went through like the whole gamut of like how dog shit or like shoe culture is. I like suffered through that shit. I had 3 ingrown toenail removals, and my right big toenail is like fucked up permanently because of it. And it all could have like been prevented if I had time traveled and made myself wear those stupid toe shoes. Because the moment I went to like barefoot shoes and those like toe shoes, all my problems went away. Every single one. Like so much of like those toe things is like you had to have your toenails like whole like. See, mine, they just like they like cut the like they cut like a line and just like cut out like a segment. Dude, yeah, I'm telling you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I know? Cohen, I don't, T for T? I don't know you well enough for this. You're typing way too much for a guy I don't know. Let's pump the brakes there, bud. Dude, oh, that's rough. That's rough, yeah. This is why this is why I care so much. So I don't fuck around with that anymore. But yeah, for the epilator stream, because we're staying on topic, I have this epilator, right? And I tried to use it and then it's like a Hellraiser device. It's terrifying. And whenever I do it, I just go like, okay, ow. So I need to just like, I need some accountability. And like, maybe I'm like not a good candidate for it because I have keratosis pilaris, which is like, it's not a condition, it's a skin type. But it's like, I get like a lot of keratin builds up at the follicle, and which I'm so jealous of like the girls that just have like the nice smooth, and they just like there's no, but I've got like it's like dark, every single hair follicle is just like dark, and I want to, you know, maybe the epilator is like a thing that looks like, I don't know, it's just I got to do it, and it's gonna suck, but it might be entertaining for you guys to watch me suffer. Which is, that's what being a streamer is just suffering. But everyone else is having fun. Dude, I saw this trans streamer on like TikTok. They had like clips of him. They're like a uwu person, but they're much more of a gamer type than I am, I think. But yeah, it was just like weird. There's there was like one thing where like a person like cracked an egg into her mouth and then like she ate like a hot pepper. Suffering for camera. Being a streamer is being the emperor and the jester simultaneously. Being a streamer is being the emperor and the jester simultaneously. That goes so hard. That goes so unbelievably hard. I'm gonna get that tattooed. Glaceon, type that in the Discord and I will pin it, okay? Dead ass. Put that in the Discord and I will pin it. Don't cripple yourself for art like Germa. Is Germa crippled? Is that what his back thing is? Because he's got like a fucked up back, right? Is that because of the stream? Did he do something on stream? Oh, this is like a voice training thing. It's like half of voice training is like learning how to talk like a girl, and the other half is unlearning how to talk like a guy. Because you did have to learn how to talk like a guy. And one of the things that I do is like, I do, there's like male voices are like, they exist on a continuum of Kermitness, right? And there's like a little bit of this, and like that thing, like the Ray Romano thing. I do that because that's like a thing that you like do to like masculinize, is like have a little bit of Kermit the Frog. So I need to just like stop doing that. Linkara, don't you talk about me, you filthy animal. I'm telling you, it's very accent heavy the way you say words. Yeah, dude, I have an aggressive SoCal accent. It's just facts. Do I gotta? You know what? Do I have to just like do like a Valley Girl accent? LA. Oh my god. I don't know. It's very accent heavy the way you say words. Dude, like the reference. That's the This is like a thing that they do on the that's like a Oni Plays bit, but like low key, like Oni Plays like Zach Hadel with Smiling Friends. I do think in like a couple years we're gonna have like Zach Hadel's gonna have his H3H3 moment, because like the way those guys comport themselves, like the way they like talk about like Chris Chan and like lol cows and stuff, it's very unsavory, and it speaks ill of. It's like it does not portend well for like. That's not the right words, but like I know for a fact that like this like stuff's gonna come out about them, just because like that's the way it's it's the same thing with like the way you treat like wait staff or the way you talk about children. If you're like a lol cow person, if you're like a World of T-shirts follower, or like if you follow Chris Chan, or like and like specifically like misgender Chris Chan, like you're a piece of shit, and you will have a moment where you show your ass, and like everyone kind of like recognizes you finally for like what you are. And it's like, and I'm like always, this is like the being a leftist thing, like I'm always right, but I'm right too early. Like I think we're gonna have the moment of we're gonna have like the discourse is eventually gonna like come to like how we talk about Japan, and how like Japan is kind of like scrubbed its like imperial history, and we just kind of like go along with like, oh, Japan's just the victim in World War II. They literally did a Holocaust. Japan did a whole Holocaust, okay? Like honestly worse than Germany, okay? But that all gets scrubbed because like, oh, we bombed them. So then it's like, so they're the victims all of a sudden. It's crazy. Like but I made a post about that on Blue Sky, and I got railroaded for it because the people were not ready, but they will be. Look them around. I'm always right. I'm just right too early. They poke fun of the lol cows, but I think personally, since Zach did want Chris on Smiling Friends, I don't believe they hold hate for them as easy jokes to make. See, I don't think like that's Zach wanting Chris Chan on Smiling Friends. That doesn't mean that Zach is a good It's like the Howard Stern where he would just have like all like the disabled people on and just like make fun of them. Like it's not because they want to include them. It's because they want like, it's like the Barnum and Bailey thing. They want to just have like freaks that everyone can like look at and like point at and laugh. It's the same way that like you can have like a black partner but still be racist. Like those two things are not mutually exclusive. Personally, not seeing that online. Everyone brings up whenever the bombing gets brought up, people to fight in comments against Fuds just saying American. Fuds just saying America's bad. I don't know. We're gonna stay on topic. This is a mess. I'm really. I guess it's like it's okay. We're just like stretching time, but like yeah, epilator stream. The light makes it look more evil somehow. It makes it look more evil. Yeah. No, Glacian, you don't have to apologize. It's all me getting myself sidetracked. I'm never going to use these. Okay. Next one after the epilator stream. I want I want to get you guys into Go. I think Go is sick as AF. I think Go is so cool. And it's not going to like, I'm not going to just like grab you and just like make you play Go immediately, but I'm going to like sneak it in. I think that game is so cool. And I think it has so much sauce. The Chinese game, yeah. I think it's Chinese, right? It's Chinese. But like, that game has so much aura. It's crazy. It is so cool. It is so cool. It mogs chess like crazy. It's an amazing game. It's so sick. So I want to get you guys into it. I think I can do it. I think if I aura farm a little bit and I kind of like get my cred up, I think I can really just like, I can get all you little followers. I can get all you people. I can get all you little freaks into Go. I think that's the move. If you don't like D-Girl at her most Chinese, you don't deserve. If you don't like D-Girl at her Chinese, you don't deserve her at her SoCal. Porque no los dos. If you don't like me at my most Chinese, you don't deserve me at my most at my most Mexican. Okay. Next. Discord tournaments. I think we're coming up on. If you tutor me on voice chat, I'll learn. Bet. I can do that. We can do a D-Girl tutors Glaceon stream. Yeah, I want to do more Discord tournaments. I think end of the month we'll do another one. We'll do chess for a bit. We'll do chess, but I do want to have like a couple games that I think we could also do. Go is one of them, but I do have to peer pressure you a bit. We can ride chess for a bit. I do want to do chess, footsies, 16. We're not doing speed runs against each other. We're not doing competitive speed. I refuse to do any speed running on this stream. Okay, we're not doing any speed running. We're not doing any challenge running. That's like some 2005 shit. We're not doing it. Okay. The meta has changed, and also I don't want to do it. Yeah. No Sweat Lord gaming on this stream. It's going to be Sweat Lord content, but no Sweat Lord gaming. I refuse to be good at games. It's because that's like lowest common denominator content. I feel like you can do so much better than just like, oh, I'm going to see if I can get this time. No. You haven't had an original idea in like ever. You don't want to get the chill from me. I don't know what that made no sense, Glaceon. So we're going to move on to So Footsies is like a very like pared down like fundamentals fighting game. It's just like you get like a low mid, a medium, and then you have a DP. But you have to like hold down the button. So the only thing you do is you walk back and forth, and you do like a jab, or you like a low kick. It's literally just like back and forth, and then like you can like the special move is you hold down the attack button, then release. You know. But it's very, very like it's only fundamentals. If you're like about like fighting games are so like they're so anime now. I don't want to. Everything's turning into an anime fighter. There's all this extra bullshit. If you're really that person, footsies. So we could do a footsies tournament. I think that could be a vibe for sure. Because like the games are quick. It's so quick, and it's like really you can learn it in 5 minutes. Another game we could do a tournament of is Nidhogg. Nidhogg is so good, dude. The only thing that's missing is like more levels. but it's like, it's such a pure game and it's so unique. It is such a unique game. The aesthetic is like no other. It actually fits the aesthetic of this stream so well. It's crazy. There's Nidhogg 2. I don't know how I feel about Nidhogg 2. But Nidhogg 1, it's peak, dude. It's like it's peak. That's just how it is. Let's see what else. Battleship. Ooh. Battleship. Yeah, I keep on doing that. I wear glasses too much, so I keep on doing this. I need to get contacts again. And like maybe frameless glasses, or like rimless glasses. I think that's kind of a vibe. Yeah, Battleship could be cool. And everyone knows Battleship. Mahjong, okay, is Mahjong something that can like... Is Mahjong something that like we can do quickly? Because I do want to have like a good turnover of games. So we can't just have like, and this is why like Go, we're not going to do like a 19x19 Go tournament. That's not going to be a thing. It's going to be 9x9. It's going to be 9x9. It's just like going to be straight like skirmishes. We're not doing the whole like field game because like a full game takes too long. No, but Mahjong Soul is free. Well, I'll put that idea on the back burner. But yeah, I think as far as like the scheduling of Discord tournaments, twice a month, it feels very doable. And like we'll kind of like work out the kinks as we go along. I feel like the first one went pretty well, even though like half the people like half the people who signed up didn't show. So we just kind of did like a round robin tournament, but I won, so I like how it turned out. So I think it's a move. But yeah, we'll keep on doing the tournaments, and then we'll figure out what works, what doesn't. But I think it's like huge to just like have like community events, like you were talking about, like community engagement things, to like make the Discord worth being on. Because I was, for like the longest time, I just kind of took the Discord for granted, and I just kind of like left it there, and people like used it. But like, I owe you guys more than just like occasionally showing up. You deserve more than that. So, Smash? Yeah, I think I would love to do like a community melee tournament. I mean, if you guys have the hardware, if you guys are willing to do the setup of it, I would so be down. I'm so bad at keeping up with socials the past year. I haven't logged into Discord since March. There's honestly goals. I think, I don't know. I feel like life everywhere's been hollowed out so much that we're kind of like funneled into online spaces just because there's like nothing else. But if you can like build a life where you have like enough like IRL stuff that's like where you don't have to be engaged in like online, that's huge. I'm mad jelly. Yeah, thanks for reviving it. Thanks for carrying the chat on the stream, Glaceon. You're a real one. Yeah, maybe melee. Can't find people IRL since COVID, dude. That's. I mean, like, I think if you're an American, right? Are you North American at least? I feel like that's also just like the landscape of North America is just like a lot of, it's all strip malls and parking lots. And there's like, you look outside, and if an alien landed where you were, the alien would be convinced that cars were the dominant species on the planet. You are? Okay, yeah. Okay. Tournament. Okay. Yes. Okay. So Discord tournaments. We got that. Next. I want to do like a stream or like a couple streams where I just do like random weird games off of itch.io. I don't know. I don't think I've ever done that. Like I haven't done like a sampler game where I just go like, I play a game for like 15, 20 minutes and go like, okay, I'm bored of this, move on. You know? Like really, really ADHD. But like just get a sample like weird like pet projects people have. I think I don't know why I haven't done this before. But I do want to just like go through and it could be fun. You found a really cool Game Boys. Drop it in. Yeah, that. Okay. Yeah, drop that in the KOF. Yeah, I should probably, let's see. Maybe I could do like a pin comment in the KOF channel and say, hey, reply. If you pin a comment, can you like, was it pin replies? Oh, Pico 8. Yes, Pico 8. Oh, so I've got on my, because there's Pico 8 on this. There's like a bunch of games. That's huge. Pico 8. The Pico 8 stream. The Pico 8 stream. You're hitting all the QTEs. You're crushing it, dude. You're dodging all the rockets. There's a tripwire. You stepped over it. You did like a little tumble. You went through the chamber with the lasers and you dodged every single one. That's huge, dude. The lasers that slice you in half. That's terrifying. That's like what's that one video? It's not a video, like a GIF of like a little device, and it looks like a 3D printer, and then like a little girl, like a little anime girl pops up, and immediately she gets like sliced into a million pieces. That's like a fucked up sexual thing. Okay. Next. Throwback Thursdays. I've been reassembling because I lost them. I lost like most of the stuff, like the files. I've been reassembling the visual assets from like my season 1 stream, like back when it was like pixel art and it was like brown and there were like little like stars drifting in the background. Cause I had some like the BRB screen I had, like in the starting soon. That was really, really cool. It was really cool. So I've been like reassembling it. So yeah, I want to do and I found a like plugin. I found like a plugin, like I can sample it real quick. Let's do this. So it's a, I don't know if it's on here, but it's a add-on plugin. Where is it? Background removal. Here we go. Oh, I gotta go. Wait, hold up. It's gotta go up. Come on, why aren't you working? There we go. Okay, cool. It's like this. No, this is it's a little resource intensive. It's a little resource intensive. So, and you saw how we were like framing. It was like a rendering framing thing. You have no girlness to hide. But yeah, because like my season 1 streams, I had a green screen. So if there's a way to, it might just be like too resource intensive to do, or like maybe I can do. Maybe if I switch the stream to GPU rendering, it might be doable. I'll figure it out. But yeah, it could be like for like completing the vibe. Because I want to just like really like, I want to like nail the look a little bit. I'm not setting up a green screen. That's a bridge too far. Maybe. Like a green screen with like a little light under it. I don't know. But yeah, I think I might just not do the green screen. But at the very least, I've got it like, I'll have like, there's a different aspect ratio I have it set up. It's like a 3x4 or 2x3. And we can put the retro games on there and I'll be like, it'll be like a throwback game. It will only do retro games and it'll be like the old aesthetic. It'll be a whole thing. I think it'll be cool. At least for like if you're like a new like comer to the stream, you can get a sense for the vibe we had going on. And like when I started streaming. Speaking of which, a stream where I watch old clips of myself. I think I turned off like stream recordings on my channel just because there's like, I don't trust if you like allow clips or you allow recording. There's some stuff that Twitch does with like, I just don't trust Twitch with my like video files, but there are currently saved on my account clips, and like I kind of want to watch it just to get a sense for like what I used to look like, what I used to sound like, what the streams used to be like. I don't know. I think because it's you gotta like touch base with yourself. It's the same thing as like that stream for like a couple weeks ago where I like looked at like pre-transition or like old transition like pictures of myself. It's like a whole thing because I noticed my voice is a lot more femme than it was back then. Like I think my like timbre is like good, nice and femme. This is some like voice stuff, but like I think the advice a lot of girls get is like don't worry about pitch as much as timbre. I do think that you do want to worry about pitch a little bit. You don't need to go up much, but I think like changing timbre and pitch and like the secret third thing is like it's like all together you need all three. But I think like the pitch is a thing because it's like I think the pitch is like the most cringe thing because you can get away with like talking the same but like just changing the timbre a little bit and like you can get away without like feeling cringe, but like changing pitch, softness, pitch, accent. I don't know about like accent, but softness. And that's, I think, like the unlearning, like how to talk like a guy thing, like getting rid of the Kermit the Frog thing. That's where it comes in. That's why people have a main channel, clip channel, and a VOD channel. Yeah, separate it. Separation of powers. The way I've been doing it is I've been uploading the recordings to my main channel on YouTube, but I hit the like don't notify subscribers. And I just like add it to a playlist. So I think that's like the main reason people have like a separate like archives channel and like a clips channel is like they don't want people to like have like if they subscribe having like the notification like screw everything up. But if you like don't notify subscribers and you just like have an archive of like higher quality recordings, I think that's the move. Maybe. Where's my drink? Where's my drink? But yeah, old clip stuff. Old clip stuff. Because I really have come so far with my transition and with my skills as a streamer, like my like how I comport myself on stream. I feel like I'm a lot better. I'm a lot better now, and it's very easy to like lose track of that stuff because it feels normal. This plus does not have a space. And it's like, it's a lot of like transition stuff is weird. Cause like with breast stuff, right? Cause I've been getting a little motion with the girls, which is like pretty tight. But like, I think like before I transitioned, I thought like, oh, like having boobs would feel more crazy, right? I thought it would like feel like freaky, right? Which like it is like having tits is like kind of bodacious, right? It's kind of awesome. Like why wouldn't you want tits? But like this is like 24/7, right? So it just like it doesn't feel crazy. It just feels normal. Even though I like have tits. I got tits and it just feels like me, right? Like I feel like completely neutral about it. Like I feel I'm not completely neutral, but like it's like positive, but just like chill, you know? Like I just kind of like go like this, and it just feels like my chest, you know? And this is like a thing that like really like pre-transition, I like really hated. Like if anything like touched my nipples, I felt just like awful, like awful. I gotta let my cat in. Prove it. I'll prove it when I come back. I gotta let my cat in. Not that one. Okay. But there is something, like, I think there is something to be said for like not trying to be like a sweat lord with production value, but like having a light behind you that like makes you pop a little bit, especially because like I wear black all the time. And I just kind of like disappear into the background a bit. Maybe. But I think it might just like highlight the chair. Maybe I need like a low back chair. I need like a low back chair. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like, it is, especially like for some reason, use a PNG or my YouTube avatar for what? For what? But it is like a thing where I do like, I go like this and I just feel better a little bit. Oh, okay. You're saying that's what you use instead of like a thing? That's, yeah, that is a vibe for sure. I don't know. I feel like when, cause I streamed for a while with no camera. Or like, cause I was trying to like get at like a vibe where, like how much can I pare down the production of the stream? Cause like the top streamers, they don't have like a fancy layout, right? It's just like the tippy top streamers, like they just have like the game and like they're just like in the background or not. Cause like, yeah, Jerma, does he have like a fancy layout? No. Does Avoiding the Puddle have a fancy layout? No. Eris has the game, or usually not a game. Usually it's just like a different Twitch channel that he's watching. And then just like his camera, and his camera's broken, so it's just like green. He's just green, and he's just in the corner. But I think, you know what I realized is that like my stream looks like this because I enjoy making cool layouts. Like this is fun to do. And that's reason enough. Why do I gotta get rid of the game logo? Game logo. Vandy doesn't show his face other than gags for reaction content. In order to get to their level, you need to increase your production value until you're equal to them. Go play some Stake. Once we get done with this, once we get done with the state of the game, the state of the stream, when we get done with like laying out the plans for the stream, then we'll go back to playing Balatro. Oh yeah, so Throwback Thursdays. Because I used to stream a lot of Dark Souls. Should I include Dark Souls in that, or should I play like Kingsfield? Kingsfield. I think that's what I'll do. But I used to like that. Used to be my only thing is I would play Dark Souls. Have you seen like Elden Ring lately? It's like the same way that like fighting games like inexorably trend towards like anime games. Like they keep on adding stuff and adding stuff and adding stuff, and then it just becomes an anime game. Every RPG, like even though it's like it starts off as like really pared down or whatever, every iteration adds more stuff and more stuff and more stuff, and it becomes Final Fantasy. It becomes World of Warcraft. The like whatever the hell is going on with Elden Ring now, there's like all these extra bars and like there's like two bubbles like below your thing, and you have like all these people on with you. It's just World of Warcraft now. And like the way you fight is no longer this like intimate like dance thing. It's just like you're just optimizing like your DPS and stuff. It's just like a regular RPG now. It sucks. I'd love to do a stream collab or a C stream with others. I don't know how I feel about collabs. Part of it is like everybody on this website is like a chud. Okay, let's be honest. Like 95% of streamers are just like, they suck. They do suck. And like the people who are like good or worth their salt, they already have large audiences. So like they're not gonna fucks with me. So like gameplay doesn't lend itself to open world. I can dig that, yeah. It lends itself more to like really, really streamlined levels. Yeah. I think that's probably like, maybe, I don't know if that's like the reason I bounced from like Elden Ring and like didn't buy the DLC. I think the main reason is just because like I've gotten my fill. I got my fill of Dark Souls. Thanks, Lacey. Twitch is now trying out vertical streaming, but I think you should have to sign up. I think you have to sign up for it to use it. Yeah, because it's like that's like built into like this. You send like a game feed and a camera feed. I think they just like straight up lifted that from TikTok. I think they lifted that from TikTok. And I'm trying to do my own thing. That's like my vibe, is I do my own thing a little bit. And I do like the production value stuff I do is because it's fun. But yeah, I think I like my square thing. I like the square. Every social media is trying to be like each other. They're all just kind of like they're all. This is the thing, like with same thing with like how like iPhones and Androids, they all like just like merged. There used to be a difference between iPhones and Androids, and there was like a whole, you could tell, right? But as smartphones became more like the default and more the default, they just kind of like became the same thing. All the uniqueness is gone. There is like a couple companies doing like BlackBerry revivals. That's kind of tight. I don't know if that's like, if it's gonna like work. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's a bit of a meme. A little bit. It feels like a meme. I hope it like becomes like a thing. But yeah, it's the same thing with social media where they all just like, they become the same thing. Like YouTube has like tweets in it. Why does YouTube have tweets? YouTube has tweets and TikToks in it. But yeah, it's like, and that's part of why like every social media platform sucks so much now, is because like they're no longer just being their own thing. Like Instagram used to be like, and this was the like selling point that Instagram just like slept on, is like Instagram was like the last social media platform that was like from like the first wave, right? Where it was just like you like keep in touch with your friends. Like Instagram was the last one. And now, like, at least when I see it, like, when I see like Instagram posts, it's just like, it's all out. I don't want to be too loud. I gotta trim her nails. But it's all ads, or like, I mean, it's useful for like seeing local shows, like whatever's like going on, like local, for like punk shows, or like hip hop, or like indie rock or whatever. But like, or like, I gotta be doing more jazz stuff. Jazz is kind of popping off in LA, low key. But like, here's the thing, Trekkie, is like we talk shit in like coworker music, or like coworker social media, or like coworker posts or whatever, but like that's kind of the good shit, like, because you want to be in touch with like normal boring people in your life, because when they do something, you want to like that's the stuff that actually matters, right? Not like, if it's not that, then it's like content mills. You want to like be friends with a content mill? Is that what you want? No, you want to be in touch with your friend who like you played in a string quartet with in high school, and now she lives in Tennessee because she can't afford California, right? That's the shit. Kind of hate when my feeds show me local stuff because my local area is garbage and I want to escape, but that's just me. Yeah, damn, the feel. I mean, like, I don't know, I was like trying to like move to New York, and like I'm still like salty that my guarantor like fell through, but like I'm in LA, dude. Like I don't know why I'm being a bitch about living in LA. Why am I being a bitch about living in Los Angeles? I have an embarrassment of riches over here. So that's like with like personal goals. Like I need to just like take advantage of that. It's crazy that I don't. Okay, so last one. So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Joey. This is the last like thing. LA, New York is where to be as a queer person, or Seattle. Dude, this is the thing. Is I feel like Seattle and San Francisco, and like maybe it's because like I got family from Seattle and family from San Francisco, and like last time I was there was like I was a kid, and like since I've traveled more and gotten a feel for different like cities, going back to Seattle and San Francisco, I feel like, and like this is the thing I don't know, because like I was there like before like tech like kind of took over, and like Seattle and San Francisco were two cities that like went way in on tech and kind of nothing else. They just feel so hollowed out. It's crazy. And like Seattle kind of has an excuse because it's like the youngest city in the country. But like, dude, like the central business like the CBD of Seattle is just like, it's nothing. And like, 'cause I was there like a year ago, I think, something like that. And I went like the tour, like Pike's Place Market. This is like the thing that like really just like Pike's Place Market is like, it's like a whole like touristy thing, and it's like a real market and it's cool, right? But like there's like Pike's Place Market, and then there's just nothing. It's just like hollowed out CBD and like homeless people. And like, I'm not gonna be the streamer that like shits on homeless people. It's just like homeless people are an indicator species, right? Because they're not allowed. They've been forced out of like regular spaces, so they kind of have to occupy liminal spaces, right? They have to occupy like freeway overpasses and stuff like that, right? So if you have homeless people in your CBD, it's because you have hollowed it out and turned the center of your city into a liminal space. So like, first of all, like there should just be like guaranteed housing, right? It's like such a gimme. It's literally free money. You can solve homelessness and it costs you negative money to do it. It's like the only reason municipalities don't implement social housing is because they're invested in the cruelty. It's because they want to keep homelessness as a threat to working people. But also, if you have homeless people in the center of your city, it is proof that you have made the center of your city useless. It's just, if it's just office buildings, then no one's doing shit, right? And this is another thing with like the death of the 24-hour city, because like there's no manufacturing in the US anymore, and there's definitely no manufacturing in like cities. So like the people that would be like working at a factory like 24/7, they're not doing stuff at like 2 a.m, right? They're not getting off work. It's like, I don't know. And this is like COVID really just like, but like COVID killed 24-hour stuff. It's like you can't do, like, it used to be like Walmarts aren't open 24 hours anymore. Walmarts aren't open 24 hours. Did we just like forget that was their whole thing? Walmart, they're open 24 hours. Nope. They close at 6 p.m. Fuck you. San Fran. No one calls it San Fran. Only like people in other states call it San Fran. In San Francisco. No one calls it Frisco. No one calls it SF. It's San Francisco. Same thing with like California. You don't call it Cali. You don't call it CA. You call it California. You say the full name. The only exception is like NorCal or SoCal. How did we get there? I have ADHD and I get distracted really easily. So last thing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Last thing, I do have and this is like something that I want to kind of pick your guys' brain on for like the kind of thing you actually would want to watch, because I'm a luthier, right? Like I'm really good I'm like a really fucking good guitar tech. Hearts and chat for Joey, doing the Lord's work. But there's a fundamental issue with the Taylor, like how Taylor guitars are made with like the neck joint. And there's this mod I do on guitars, on Taylors, to like fix that. And I have not done it on my personal Taylor. So I kind of want to do a stream where I'm actually like doing the mod. Is that something you guys would want to watch? Just me like taking a guitar apart and sawing at the neck for a little bit? I mean, I think it's cool, but I don't know if you guys want to watch that. Or like modding a fuzz face. I kind of want to mod a fuzz face. I don't know. Could be a thing. And lastly, you like that bit? That's because you're a music freak? That's reason enough. That's reason enough. Cool. All right. Try to see what you make of it. There you go. Okay, so last one, and this is very exciting. This is we kind of saved the best for last here, but that burp showed up in the mic. I'm so sorry. So this isn't a stream per se, but Joey's been doing, like, he's been paring down streams to like 3 minutes, Or like I've been saying, hey, like let's go a bit longer, but I have an editor. This is huge, right? I'm like a proper streamer now. But yeah, we're gonna have a highlights channel. We've got like, I think I've made the thumbnail, like the profile picture and like the banner. Yeah, I have my librarian. Yeah, I got to pick a name for the highlights channel though. But we have, I think we have three full, three edits now. I think three. So we're holding off until we get 5 videos edited down. And then, because that's kind of standard practice, right? If you're like making a podcast, you hold off until you have 5 episodes and then you just like put them all out. So we're holding off until we have 5 edits. When that is done, which should happen, probably by next week at least, they'll be like done and up. And then we can actually like release we can actually put the highlights channel up, and that'll be huge. That'll be cool. And like, this is like, I could never be an editor. It's so much work. And especially like looking at my own face and like editing it down. I could not do it. It's hard enough to like make TikToks, to be honest. But yeah, this is a thing. So yeah, although I think like I gotta have more like accident to be like the trans girl Northern Line. I think I would have to have more like secretly based takes or whatever. But I'm not because the thing is like, I'm not with like the based takes thing. 20 minutes of Northern Line being based, 20 minutes, a full hour of D-Girl being based. All those videos are like, oh, this is like my normie streamer who's like a dad. He's like secretly like talking about like, you know, smart stuff, or like talking about like class conscious stuff or whatever. I'm a pervert. Okay. I read like Parenti and Rockhill and like, you know, like I'm like a theory pervert. So I'm not the person. I'm not the like secretly based person. I'm just like an actual tanky. Okay. I'm like an actual communist. Secretly based takes. You just spoke about how COVID killed third spaces. Yeah, that's true. That'll be the, you're a based, you don't. Yeah, I know I'm based. I know I'm based. So if you want to do your own D-Girl highlights channel, you can pull from the full VODs, and you can do the D-Girl secretly being based videos. That's so much work, dude. Just like keeping track of like how do people do? They just like have, I don't know. That's like a fan thing, I guess. You have to be like just doing the cataloging work of like, here's all the stuff that like this streamer said like happened on this podcast. Like, this is podcast dynamic banter, and they have like a wiki of bits, right? There's like a wiki of dynamic banter bits. That's so cool. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I need to like, hold up. I have to do, okay, there's like a YouTube live studio thing or something where you can actually change the, I'm not about to become the Bents while Joey's becoming the librarian. Damn. Okay, how do I do, there's a way to do this. New podcast, new course. What happens if I go live? Okay. Channel level settings. How do I do the, there's gotta be a way to like do the, edit audience? No, damn, how do you do this? More actions. No, don't delete forever. Stream. Let's do this. No, that's not it. How do you do this? I want to set it up. How do you set it up so that it's like you have to be like a subscriber. Oh well. How do I unload? Oh, unload the tab. Whatever, it's fine. I'm about to accidentally delete my channel. It's not gonna happen. I promise. I wouldn't put it past me though. Whatever. YouTube like live settings stuff it's so ass, dude. It's so convoluted, and this is the thing with like every social media platform being the same. Like. Oh, you know what? Actually, should I have like not had music? Is that gonna fuck up the whatever? It's oh, is that bad? I feel like I should have had this recording to live and learn. I should have had this recorded to with like no desktop audio. Is it quiet? Okay, cool. Well, yeah, live and learn. I think, yeah, next, just like have, for recording, like have no, oh, but I want to have like game audio, whatever. It's probably not that big. I'll ask Joey how it is. But yeah. I feel like I kind of like, I don't have like a neat little bow to like, you should run Audacity in the background music when you start stream, not background music. Just background. I'm tired. I don't have Audacity. I don't have Audacity on here. I have like proper recording software. But yeah, I don't have like a neat little bow to tie this up together. But like, yeah, we're gonna have a highlights channel. I think that's the bow, right? That's the thing. We're gonna have a highlights channel. I'm like turning into a proper like content creator. I have 1,000 followers on TikTok. I got people on YouTube calling me a man. It's like, it's all coming together. This is huge. You record your audio with Audacity separately? I wish there's... Okay. Yeah. There's like workaround. I already have like 2 instances of OBS going. I feel like... Yeah, there's probably a way to do, or like have, I don't know, there's probably like an optimal way to do it, or like maybe Joey can yell at me. It's fine. Joey can yell at me. You and your girlfriend do a podcast, that's how we do it, and have a separate... Okay, I understand multi-track recording. But like specifically when you're recording video and like having... Because I'm trying to like not... I'm at 11%, 12% CPU usage. No, I'm at like 18% CPU usage just on OBS because I have 2 instances. It's like having like separate... So I'm trying to not like have too much going on where it like crashes. Like you have to make some concessions because like computers are like, they're like horses. And you can very easily spook them. And they have personalities and they can love you. That's the real difference between a desktop computer and like an iPad or like a phone. A computer can love you. A computer can like, you can like develop a relationship with your computer. Having your desktop audio and mic audio recording separately is very worth it. Yeah, that's true. No. Maybe I think that's one of those things where like you can, because sometimes you do want the audio from like games and stuff. I don't know. There's no like best way to go about it. If levels need to be just, they just can be. Yeah, that's true. I'm looking at it and it's just either your BS name and then you can just go Blue Sky name. See nothing about rules. That could be a thing. I mean, like my Blue Sky presence is pretty nothing. there, I mean, like I don't know. There is like going on Twitch too, because I have like my biggest. I don't know. I've got the most motion on Twitch right now, or on TikTok. But like I to add like a third, same name. My TikTok name is Maneaters Music, because I'm like a musician, and that's like, if you want to have like, if you want to like promote your music on TikTok, you gotta have to put your like say music in your name. I don't know. It's with like the social media shit. It's all, you're still like learning. It's just a learning process. Called Stream Place, first I ever heard of it. Not many people are one. It. Totally. Okay, so I think we've done everything. We said everything, right? Okay, we can get rid of this. It's been up for long enough. I think we can go back to... Do we want to play a bit more Balatro? I think we can, right? Let's go back to Balatro. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Balatro. We're gonna take a little break, like 5 minutes, talk amongst yourselves, get a drink and some popcorn, and play a bit more Balatro and then call it. It is pretty late. You could stream your cats on there, I bet. On TikTok? Oh, on Blue Sky. Oh, I don't have like a cat cam. They're cats. They're just gonna do whatever. It's nearly 8 a.m. Okie dokie. Yeah, you Europeans, you want to sleep soon? Have you been like up this whole time? That's unreal. You know, if that's the case, I might just like call it for the night. It's late enough. Yeah, I think that could be it, right? I think we can probably just call it. You slept during the, what are you? You haven't slept yet? You slept during the day. You sleep during the day. It's chill. But what time do you normally get to bed? That's so degenerate. You are the perfect Twitch viewer. That's so degenerate. That's crazy. I feel like when my voice gets tired, it gets like more deeper, more masculine. 10 a.m. All right. Isn't 8 a.m. the day? Yeah, 8 a.m. is day. 7 a.m. is the first hour. Oh, you know what? This is 6 a.m. is like the first morning hour. 7 a.m. is morning. 8 a.m. is... No, 9 a.m. is day. I think 8 a.m. is still morning. But 9 a.m. is day. That's when like your job starts. But yeah. Like, everything up till 5 a.m. Everything up till 6 a.m. is nighttime. 5 a.m. I guess is kind of like liminal space. But like 6 a.m. is morning. Okay? And you're allowed to sleep into the morning a little bit. But 6 a.m. is the first morning hour. Capital M. You're on disability, so you can wake whenever you want. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna get a little drinky drink, and we'll play a little bit of Balatro, and we'll see me fail to complete Gold Stake again. See, this is the thing. You don't need a new slur for bots. Bots already a slur. I'm telling you. You got D cups? I'm so jelly. Although, like, this is like a thing. I think this has happened. I saw like a tweet from someone else this happened too, where like they got a breast augmentation and then like after the breast augmentation they like their breast grew. So she said like God just wanted me to have huge honkers. When you hit you up when you want to do the Go tutoring stream, bet. I'm down. Go is sick. Go is so cool. You have me on Discord? Yeah, I got you on Discord. And by the way, like if you need a reason to support the disability community, remember. Oh, you're Calliope. Okay, cool. If you need a reason to, if you didn't already if you needed a reason, if you didn't already support the disability community, or you needed a reason, like this is why they're like disabled people are like carrying the entire website of Discord on Twitch on their backs. They're carrying the little streamers. They're carrying the site. I'm telling you. I don't know if I got a VC in me. I'm gonna do one run of Gold Stake Spectral deck. And we'll see. Maybe this is the run, who knows? Cool. Oh yeah, fair enough, yeah. At this point, my voice is like 80% vocal fry. Fuck it, right? You get a monster out of the fridge and be ballin'. That's what's up. See, I'm not a monster person. It's like, and this is like the least. This is the most transphobic thing about me. I don't do monster. I don't do energy drinks. It took forever to get going. I do like Hung Chud. Jesus. You gotta go to bed. All right, you know what? I'll take this. For right now, I'll take this. This will probably get us over. Yeah, it got us over. Okay. We take crystal ball. Death. It might tell if I need to go to bed if I start talking about how good a Minecraft McRib mod would be. I need more detail about this. What's going on? This is my way of secretly getting you to go to bed. Do I take death right now or do I just keep rolling? This is definitely the wrong move. Night trekking. Oh no, we're fucked. You tell us when you fall asleep, yeah. I think we're fucked here. Yeah, rip. She never had a chance. That was abysmal. That was pathetic. Ante 2? I ate shit on Ante 2? So whenever you're tired, you start talking about the details of a Minecraft McRib mod, but add details like, oh yeah, it's a Pocket Edition mod. This is like the kind of thing that like is very... I think I'm not autistic enough for that. For whatever that is. I think I'm not autistic enough. I think I'm too much of a day walker. Which is why I think... I don't know, I've been like more flippant about like autism talk lately, and I need to like chill. Cause I do think like, you know, I think white people need to like chill. Like I think like specifically white people and like cis white people especially, they need to chill with like the autism thing, because it feels like they're looking for a thing to be special about, and sometimes you're just not, you know? Sometimes you're just not. Sometimes you're at the tippy top and you have privilege, and you have an opportunity to use that privilege to protect the people like lower down than you on like the hierarchy, right? But some white people are not, a lot of white people, most white people, I want to say most white people, I'll get spicy with it. But most white people are not, they're not comfortable enough like seeing themselves like as like the top and like dealing with what that entails. So they have to conceive of themselves as like marginalized in some way, and sometimes you're just not, you know? So but instead of like using their privilege to protect marginalized communities, they like invent a thing to be marginalized about. This is kind of like where like you get like cis women who are like, oh, I'm oppressed by trans women or whatever. They're like they're like really clinging to their womanhood, to like, which would normally be like, okay, yeah, that's you are a woman, you are oppressed in our society, but they're using it to like beat down on other like more marginalized women. Like say, hey, so here's this woman, here's a group of women who were like forcibly raised as boys for a good chunk of their lives, and the government is actively trying to take away their health care. Let me figure out a way that I'm actually oppressed by them. White people, when they can't be oppressed or be special, or difference of the idolized conditions they don't have, dude, I'm telling you, dude, it's like, because like autism is like a thing, right? And there's people who are autistic who like, they have like severe difficulties with stuff, you know? So like and like it is a spectrum, and you can like have low support needs, but like if you're it's like it's the same thing with like any like marginalized community. There's layers to it, right? There's layers. Like you can be like, if you're like a queer person, like a white gay man that has a very, very different experience than like a black trans woman, right? There's layers to it, even though you're both in the LGBTQIA community, right? There's layers. That's what the intersection is about. One time you fell asleep on your friend's couch, you woke up on the floor in their bedroom. You walked in there. That's, dude. Have you sleepwalked before? I'll do another run. This was Ante 2. I'll do another run. Dude, have you heard? There's like this. There was like one guy who like sleepwalk murdered someone. Did you hear about that? You have a really stupid, edgy Canadian healthcare joke? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Speaking of like edgy Canadian healthcare, isn't Canada like... They have like medical assistance in dying thing? Isn't that that's the a thing they've been pushing? That's sus. You know about that? Did you miss the D situation? The like state of the D? Yes, but it will. The stream will be up. Like the high quality archive will be on my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna have Joey edit the state of the D into it's this. So this is kind of like. You want to read this real quick, but I'm gonna have Joey like edit this so it's legible. I went on so many tangents. And I guess it's probably good, or like I don't know. It's probably neutral to be a streamer and have have ADHD. It's pretty severe, honestly. Like my ADHD is pretty heavy. And like it's very easy to like stop taking. It's with healthcare, like mental health meds. It's very easy to just go like, oh, well, I'm normal now. And then you stop taking your meds. But like the meds were the thing making you normal. But yeah, it's very, I'm very, and it's like, it's very like acute. And this is another thing, like I don't talk about like autism stuff because like ADHD, like it has a far greater impact on my life. Just like not being able to focus is like, it's like not being, you're trying to do, it's like, you know how in your dreams, this is like a trope I get in like nightmares, although I don't really get nightmares anymore. But you're unpaid labor. Yeah, he's chill. Well, okay. Here's the breakdown. The breakdown with Joey, and this is like something he agreed to, is like, okay, Joey can run the channel and manage it, and Joey can get all monies from the highlights channel. It's all his channel. Because like, here's the thing. I'm also your unpaid laborer, for the record. I'm not making any money from this. This is just for fun. Okay? So, and like if you want to tip, that's fine, but like he's my librarian, exactly. But like most streams I get no tips. Cause like I got no motion on this channel. Are you kidding me? I mean, like the content's good, I think. I think like the stream itself is good, but yeah, we got like no motion on here, which is fine. Like I don't care about that. I just want to like I stream because I like want to stream. Like that's the only thing. We have fun. Exactly. We have fun. I don't care if there's 1 or 0. If there's 0 people on here, dude, the things I would do if I had 0 viewers, I would try some shit. Don't tell me I'm your unpaid labor as a moderator. What the fuck? You're not. How much labor are you doing, really? Dude, did you see that video? Did you see that video? Passion's greater than money. Facts. Did you see that video of and this is the thing where this is like the YouTube ecosystem. There was like a Reddit moderator who got banned from Reddit or something, and he like made a video. He made like a video like saying you fucked up Reddit, blah blah blah. But like, yeah, you saw that? Okay, but here's the messed up thing. It's like I didn't. And this happens with all these videos, right? And this is like what's fucked up with like content mills and like all social media platforms is like, I did not see the video, right, in my feed. I did not see that. What I did see was a Penguin Zero video talking about the guy, and I think like a Northern Lion video talking about the guy. But like I didn't. He was like a Discord mod minus a. You mean a Reddit mod? He was like he was a Reddit mod. That's like a whole. That's exactly what he was. But I did not see the actual video. You know what? Okay, and here's the fucked up thing. It's like the videos like talk. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was Hasanabi. It was Hasanabi. I had never watched Hassan, and apparently there's like a. I don't know. I feel like there's like some bullshit drama about him like every month and a half. I've never watched Hassan. Don't watch politics streamers. That's insane behavior. Don't watch politics streamers. I say that, but I watch Chris Kunzler. I should not be talking. I watch Chris Kunzler. And he's British too. That's even worse. Oh God. But anyway. But yeah, like I did not see the video on my feed. I only saw like a Hasanabi like thumbnail talking about it and a Penguin Zero like Moist Critical video talking about it. I didn't watch those videos. I just like went to like go find the actual video. But that's like most people aren't going to like do the digging, right? So like, but like those videos, just the videos of people watching his video and talking about it, like Penguin Zero had like 3 million views on that. Hasanabi had like 500,000, I think. The original video has like 20K. What are we doing? Like is there no like thing in place to go like, well, okay, if another person is just like watching your shit and like reacting to it, fuck you. Reacting to your video. We're going full screen. If another person is like watching your video and just reacting to it, you're just not getting any shine from that. Like YouTube's not going to push like a view your way for that. Nothing. What are we doing? And people talk about like, oh, the algorithm's ass. Like the people, like the aggregators are the algorithm, dude. And like it's not just like content mills or whatever. It's just like people who like, it's streamers who their thing is, oh, I watched someone else's video. I watched someone else's video and like react to them and call them like a faggot or whatever. That's crazy. Jax Films has a big push on it, like talking about how like stupid that state of affairs is. Jax Films is kind of a real one, I'm gonna be honest. That whole thing where he was going after who's like the bitch with way too much lip filler? Sniper Wolf. Where you're like winning on Sniper Wolf. That was pretty good. I'm about that. I wasn't gonna say shit about it because I haven't seen the primary text. That's the thing. Sniper Wolf. But yeah, that's, and I don't want. It feels very boomer to like talk about this, but like the communication breakdown, because like people are all in their own little silos. This is the most like normie, like lukewarm take. Put this in the compilation of D-Girl being like normie. D-Girl, 20 minutes of D-Girl being a normie. You're only getting 20 minutes out of it, okay, at most. And you gotta like, you're gonna have to like hold that, like you're gonna have to sit on that project for a while. But anyway, like so much of the internet is just like siloed off. So people, it's to the point where people are not watching the actual video, like and like getting the context of it. They're only watching like their favorite like React streamer watch the video. They're watching someone else watch a video. That's crazy. Do you guys want to watch me just watch do you guys want to watch a stream of me watching fucking XQC? What am I going to add? Oh, this guy can't speak English. Yeah, it's his second language. Of course he can't speak English. It's so stupid, dude. And like and this is like, it's just bullying, right? Because like the guy had some like pretty reasonable issues with like what's like Reddit's doing. I don't know, but like the whole, this is the thing, is like there's already a pre-existing like, oh, Reddit moderator, lol. So whenever they like try to like be serious about it, it's like, oh, well, this guy's like, he's a Reddit moderator, he looks like a Reddit moderator, he's balding, right? And they don't give a shit about what he's saying, because like they don't have to, because it's already locked in, like, oh, this guy's like a bitch, this guy's a nerd, he's in Reddit milady, right? It's fucked. It's pathetic, dude. Like, the internet's gone down the tubes. We got to go back to like Web 1.0 stuff. That's another thing I wanted to like do. Another stream I wanted to do is just like Web 1.0 stuff, like NeoCities and that kind of thing. Like, just go like digging through like NeoCities. Maybe I can't just go digging through NeoCities on stream. But like there's so many cool websites that people just make, and there's like their own little like cultivated thing, and like they've made it themselves with HTML. It's so cool. Like it's awesome. So I'd maybe just like, and you can probably just like go through web rings. Like it's mostly above board, but I don't want to chance it, right? I do want to like vet the stuff. So maybe just like having like a queue of like cool Web 1.0 websites I found. Play the Oregon Trail. I think reactions versus media share are two different things, but if you're a big content creator, you shouldn't react to shit. Yeah, and you get some channels where they go like, oh, before we say anything, like, go and watch the original video. No one does that. No one watches the original video. Are you kidding me? That's never happened in the history of anything. It's such a cop-out. And like, it's kind of acceptable if the person's like a piece of shit, but like that's a slippery slope, dude. And I hate saying slippery slope, but it is. Cause like sometimes things are a slippery slope. And if you're like, oh, this guy's like a piece of shit, so it's okay if I steal a view from him. But like the boundaries of like a piece of shit are pretty fuzzy. And like, if you already have an existing bias towards like a Reddit moderator, and the bullying impulse is there, especially if you're like a person of clout. If you have clout, the impulse to bully is like, it's like orders of magnitude higher. So like, if you have like, yeah, it's so easy to like have that, like in your brain will rationalize it. You'll rationalize it. It's like, oh, I'm putting a piece of shit in his place. But like, are you I think you're the piece of shit here. Best way to do it is how people get away with watching movies by putting a timer on screen and watching it with two things going at once, but it's like not going to get views. I don't know. There's no good way to go about it. Like, maybe, yeah, there's no way to go about it. Just like, say if you see, because if you're trying to be above board, the content's going to be bad, right? It's just that there's no thing built into YouTube. The ideal thing would be like build it into YouTube, where like if you're reacting to something, like have YouTube like give the view to the person you're reacting to, right? Just like have it like put it in. I don't know. That's whatever. I hate to bring like political theory into it, but genuinely is like the upper class exploit the hardworking people who make videos, do no work and get all their reward. It's capital accumulation. There's no way to do it fairly, and thus it should not be done. 1000%. The only way to go about it is say, hey, you can like talk about the video, but don't react to it. I will never. Let's see. I will never react to a video. I might put on an old YouTube video, but I'm never. I promise I will never react to like a current YouTube video. I will never do that. I hate that stuff. I don't know why I still watch RM Brown. It's like, cause like half the video is him just like, he's making fun of like chuds, but like half the videos are just like, oh yeah, by the way, this person's saying all trannies should die. Let me put fart noises over it. It's not good, dude. Show feet. Will I get dinged if I show feet? I got no compunctions about showing feet. I just don't want to like get my account like. I'm guilty of playing memes on stream for 20-second memes that get reposted, but never fully. I think like memes. I mean, like you got to use your discretion with memes, right? Because like some memes are pretty chill. You wouldn't risk it. Fair enough. We'll save it for the Kink at Pride channel. When it comes to XQC and the Reddit guy, it's a little different. XQC is a bastard that backed the Trump admin. Reddit guy also did some bullshit. These people aren't getting bullied for getting pushback. Errata, like, not the Snapchat, the Kink at Pride thing in the Discord. Are you talking about just like the Snapchat? What are you talking about, Blazed? Well, here's the thing, Errata. Like, you can have the like, oh well, this Reddit guy is like some bullshit, or like XQC is a bastard. But like, I'm telling you, you gotta like put up firm boundaries on this stuff. You gotta have principles and like stick by them, even if you could technically get away with it. Like that's kind of the only way to like handle shit, honestly. Cause like that's like the insidious thing about like being evil and like being a piece of shit is like. You can like you can rationalize a small evil and that'll become like a slightly less small evil. And like, well, you already rationalized the one thing. It's like, why not? You know? Like that's why like killers get started, like serial killers, how do they get started? They get started by killing animals, dude, because it's like a smaller thing and you just like build up from there. Like if y'all want feed pics, get the snap. I'm good on feed pics. That's weird, lol. Blaze me. Why would you volunteer this information? Like if you actually didn't care about feed pics, you just wouldn't say anything. But you did. But you did. That's like, you know, like I don't think, I'm not personally wowed by Doechie's music, right? I've heard a couple songs of hers, didn't wow me. How many times have I talked about Doechii on stream? 0, right? Because I don't care about her music, so I don't talk about it. Right? That's how you handle not caring about something. Because like, I'm not her target audience. She's far more successful than I will ever be. Right? So like, but yeah, I don't care about Doechie's music, so I don't talk about it. I'm not gonna aid and Ross that shit. You know. Her NPR Tiny Desk concert is fantastic. See there, and like there you go. Target audience. See, I saw the Tiny Desk concert. It didn't grab me, but that's the thing. It doesn't have to grab me. You can't please everyone, and especially if you're trying to please like the pretentious asshole like backpack rap kiddies. Like that way, only madness lies. Are we allowed to discuss whimsy? I think this is an expressly pro whimsy community, and we welcome. Bringing more whimsy into the stream. We used to say don't feed the trolls, and if we didn't like something, we didn't talk about it. We have an outrage culture. Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is like I'm really mainly just talking about like my like ethos as a streamer, like what I will do, what I won't do. And I've got like a couple hard rules, right? Like I won't go after after creators of color unless they like came after me first or they have like a bigger audience than me, right? And another one is I'm not going to do bullying content. I'm not going to, even if like the person I'm bullying is like technically a piece of shit, because like that's not an excuse. I'm sorry. Like Christian is a bad person, but like that doesn't give you like an excuse to be transphobic. OJ Simpson's a murderer, but you're not going to call him the N-word, right? You're not going to do it. So like, I'm not, it's, you have to have rules about that stuff, because if you don't have like rules that you like, if you don't have principles that you stand by, then it's very easy for you to slide. It's so easy. Thoughts on mayonnaises? Is it like a bar? What's mayonnaises? Are you talking about the condiment? Just like the condiment you added S. Like mayonnaises. You can turn the other cheek. My point is that there are people who have raised way worse for way longer and gotten away with it. I mean, like, I know, but we're better than them. That's the thing. We are better than them. You don't fuck with mayo? Like, period, full stop? And like, here's the thing. This is like very much like, because Irado, I think we're getting too far afield a little bit, because I'm mainly talking about like the kinds of content I want to make, and like bringing in my principles to explain why I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not going to do React content because there's some issues with it. Mayo's gross. I mean, like, here's the thing. It's like, mayonnaise is gross if you eat like a spoonful of it, but that's like every condiment. You're not going to take a shot of like mustard. That's crazy. You're not going to drink ketchup, but it's like, it's good on stuff, right? You put it on stuff and then it's good. Mayonnaise low key is like a secret sauce. If you want to elevate a dish in a way that like no one can really put their finger on, a little bit of mayonnaise. It's a thing, because it's an emulsifier. That's the thing, is like, that's like the secret is it's an emulsifier. So you can like get like this cool like melding and synergy stuff. Plus, like, I've made mayonnaise. It's tight. It's fun to make mayo. But yeah, that's like a weird thing too. Like, to people who are like, I hate mayo. It's like, well, okay, it's yeah, obviously mayonnaise is gross if it's like a big spoonful of it. It's a white, like, gloopy substance. Of course it's going to be gross. It's like, it's eggs. You're eating sour eggs. Of course, sour, oily eggs. It's gonna be gross by itself. What time is it? Oh, 3.5 hours. I ought to call it. Yeah. Yeah, I think we covered a lot of stuff. Laid out plans for the stream. Ate shit in Balatro, but it was gold steak. It's you're gonna eat shit in gold steak Balatro. I'm not a Balatro streamer. I don't know the secrets. But yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry for all the tangents, Joey. Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry. But yeah, go away.